one. All right, and welcome back, y'all, to episode 8 now.
Is it already?
It is episode 8 already. Because we did 7 part 1 and 2 last week.
Whoa.
Hey,
And hello, y'all.
hola.
I have told you before, I am not qualified for the help that you need. So doing help don't do me no good.
Help.
Ah,
She say for a bath.
Yeah.
There's probably conditioner on the floor from the kids.
She's gonna use an Epsom salt bath.
Just let her know.
Yeah.
Last time I saw there was a pump of conditioner on the floor. I told the girls to clean it up, and it probably didn't get cleaned up. So
So do you actually think they cleaned it up? Well, kids, but yeah.
and there's tons of fucking clothes in there too.
I gotta finish up laundry.
Oh, I've been helping you.
I saw.
I'm-
Interesting to not have to do laundry for once. Well, that sounds bad, but that's our agreement.
I was gonna say,
I wash and dry, you fold.
yeah. But I got down to that one basket of PJs, and so started folding towels as they're coming out of the dryer, and except for this last load of towels, because this is when we got home from everything we ran around and did today.
Oh, so they had soccer today. Kara lost. Kara's team lost, unfortunately.
Dude,
Oh, that's-
I had a kid run off the field to his parents mid fucking play.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, this will be the last Saturday that I go and do that then.
No, it won't.
Because, yeah, no. Homie ain't playing.
You know exactly who it is.
I know it is too. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know exactly who it was.
see if I mean, I played a few sports when I was a kid. If I'd have run off the field in the middle of play, my dad would have smacked me in the back of my damn head and threw me back on the field.
Well, I don't know if this kid is like,
I think he's special.
I think he has autism.
I don't know if it's autism. It's more. It's not a physical disability. 100%, maybe 10%, but he cannot stay on task at all.
Not
30
even
seconds.
on task. It's like,
No, he cannot stay on a task for more than 30 seconds. And I mean that as in, hey buddy, let's go dribble. Kick, butterfly. Or hey, what are y'all doing? Or start just randomly dancing. I mean, and I'm not saying anything bad about it. He's a good kid. It's just I don't know if it's autism or if it's Asperger's. That was my thought.
my thing is I literally he had no clue what was going on. Not a lick. Like just stood there, and I'm like, fella, go get the ball. Go.
That's a problem.
And he'd look at me and look at the ball
Oh boy.
and finally run towards it. And I'm like, oh, God.
The reason I say that's a problem, and I mean nothing against the club that we are in. This is our last season with that club. We will be with one of the competition clubs next year.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, I think she'll get it. She's good enough. I think she'll get it.
She needs to want it.
She does. That's the thing. But
Sure.
they-
Sometimes.
I have to play everybody fairly, meaning I have to play everyone.
At least 50% of the game.
Yeah.
See now, I'll never understand that because when I was growing up, like there was a reason that some people were just bench warmers.
Yep.
I mean, there was also a reason that some people just plainly didn't make a team.
Yeah, and that's the good thing. As bad as it sounds, that is the good thing about competition against rec. I mean, I get it. You know, rec ball's a little less strict, but I don't remember rec ball being literally. We were told, and I get it. I get it. Yelling and screaming and cussing and stuff like that's not a good thing to do to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 year olds. I get that part, but when it is literally being told to the only thing that we care about is having fun. You are not teaching your 8-year old team, right? My 8-year-old team. I
Yeah.
am not allowed to teach them positions.
Well, we are now. We are this season. Last season, we were not. Until halfway through the season, club came out and was like, "Oh yeah, you can teach them positions." And I'm like, "We're halfway through the season. My kids aren't going to understand it if I throw it in."
Yep.
Yeah.
Have to play 50% of the time. Have to. I mean, and when it comes down to competition, though, you make it, you don't. There's no in between with comp, at least.
Good.
Well,
At
it's
least.
like find Wolf Country somewhere in Valhalla. It's
Yeah.
like the 61 off kill. There's another one right there. Oh, that's not a wolf. That's a deer. Oh,
Yeah. I'll never understand. Like, I'll just never understand the whole. Just playing a sport just to have fun. Yeah. I mean, having fun's supposed to be part of it, but it's not supposed to be the only thing that you're there for. I mean, like, the world isn't just there to have fun. The world's a competition, no matter what you get into.
Yep.
Like, I
Life is
mean,
not a participation trophy.
100%. No, I
Arizona
mean,
me last season told me I'm not allowed to discipline my kids, like any of my players.
I done made one kid run laps this season.
I was talking to one of the coaches about that today.
How much trouble am I in for that?
None. He said he does the same thing.
Yes. I thought I was going to get shit for that.
He said safety, sportsmanship, and respect are what he wants out of his players. And not in that order. I don't remember what order he said them in, but regardless, he goes, my son's pretty good, but I will bench him in a heartbeat.
I hate to say it. Hey, dumbass, turn. Thank you. I hate to say it. As far as I'm not going to say the rest of the kids' names, but Kara's tied with one. If she doesn't beat her,
Oh, that's where you see the difference. I'm letting you know right now.
it's going to be between them two.
The one wants it.
Good.
Wants it. Not ours.
Kara doesn't as much as the other. Okay.
Like I look at that one and go, "You want a break?" No. I'm like, "You need to," like I had to tell her, "You need to go sit down and rest and drink some water." Like, go sit down. It is 75 degrees out here in the blaring sun. Go sit down, drink some water. Because she wants it. There is blood in the water and she freaking wants it, man.
See,
Go ahead.
and yeah, and I mean, that's the difference between, that's the difference between somebody that that has talent and the want, and somebody who just has talent. Because I mean, yeah, you can have talent, and that'll carry you. That'll carry you for a little while, but then once you reach a certain point, like you gotta want it, and if you don't want it, like you're gonna get beat out by less talented people, because of the fact that they're gonna try twice as hard as you are, and people are gonna see that shit.
Yep. She had the drive for it last season or last time in comp. I think she's relaxed a lot because it's you and I. She's not had to deal with me in the game yet. She's had to deal with you and the club rules. I'm sorry, but club or no club, I don't care what the club's rules are. If I'm coaching, it's my child, and I choose to make my child do something by like running laps or setting an entire practice on the sidelines because she doesn't want to listen.
No, she listened,
No,
but there's not that drive to push herself down the field.
I think we can get it back. You know,
Because I had ours, the other girl, Z,
yeah,
and I started out with O in the back
okay.
as a defender.
That's a pretty good, solid lineup, honestly. For the kids that we've got, that's a pretty good, solid lineup.
Okay. I like those three offensively,
Yeah,
but Kara's going to want to push herself down the field because those other two are fast. I had her and O
yeah.
start by the goal because I did a quick 1v1 between them. Start at the goal, touch the center line, and run back to the ball. By strides was Kara beat. Several
Damn.
strides. But this girl is also taller than Kara is. And Kara's pretty freaking tall for 8.
She's Kara's age, by the way.
She's younger than Kara.
Not but like a month.
Mm,
Yeah, like almost a month to like a month and just a few days.
I had looked it up.
Yeah, you sent it to me.
I sent you the roster. I didn't send you the birthdays.
Oh,
I mean, shoot, don't get me wrong. I was never the most talented, player uh, on any sports team I was ever on. The one thing I always had, the two things I always had going for me is I was very fast as a kid. Like, I mean, when I was in high school, I was running a sub 4.40.
damn.
Uh, but and I tried my ass off, but uh, I was by no means the most talented player on any team that I was ever on. Like when I played little league baseball, like I was really good. I was really good in the field. I could play second base and shortstop really well. I could play right and left field really well. Uh, but I wasn't great up at bat. Like I was always real late in the lineup because I just wasn't a good hitter. But I tried my ass off, and if I hit that ball, if I put it in the field of play, it was going to be very hard for you to get me out at first because I was fast.
Yeah, I was tall. I was all rightly fast for my size, but I was tall and lanky. That was my problem. Fucker.
But I mean, really, when I was when I was playing on a team, most of the time, what got me a starting position on the team is the fact that I out tried everybody. I may have been less talented than half the people sitting on the bench, but I was running my ass off while they were jogging.
And that's what I want out of Kara.
Touch the field. You don't walk on my field.
We're going to be starting that rule next week, too.
My field is not for walking. Hustle.
And I mean,
Not saying all out fucking sprint. You ain't got to come on my field and sprint every time, but
At least a jog.
yeah, just hustle.
and I mean, I couldn't coach soccer if I wanted to. I can't play soccer. Like I can't. I've never liked soccer because I don't like a sport where I can't use my hands. Like it just is what it is. I mean, I played football in high school for a little over a year, and uh, I played little league baseball. I played basketball in school in middle school. I tried out for basketball in high school. I just wasn't talented enough to make the team. There was just a lot more talented people than I was, and I'm not a great basketball player, but I mean I knew enough about the game that I later on went on to coach Special Olympics basketball my senior year.
Okay.
I mean, and I thought I was a pretty good basketball coach considering the fact that our school had never done anything in Special Olympics basketball, and I took us to make third in the state.
So I never played soccer. My school didn't even have a soccer team. I played volleyball, which I loved, and basketball, which I loved. I did track too, but that was an off-season sport. Like my options were pick a sport or get a job. Like I wasn't sitting at home.
Okay.
So I picked a sport. I played volleyball in the fall, basketball in the winter, and track in the spring.
Oh, what the fuck, old lady?
So
Okay.
and so I originally only stepped up to coach this last fall season of 25 because they were so short for coaches. They were short before I stepped up to coach. They were short 3 coaches for U8.
I mean, to be honest, if I was in a situation like that where I for some ungodly reason needed to coach soccer, I mean I know the basic I know the basics of soccer, I guess you would say,
Dude, I knew
but
nothing.
I mean the only thing that I mean the way that I would probably coach a soccer team would be, I mean y'all have seen Coach Carter, just be run. And once the one, and I mean, once we get to where, hey, what's our strategy for the game? Run. We're going to outrun everyone. Beyond that, I have no fucking clue what to tell you. Like,
I just
oh, please go ahead.
I don't know. I knew nothing about soccer. Nothing. Kara had played 1 season of it. So I learned like I don't know, very, very minimal. I didn't even understand the rules. I was still asking questions, like to understand the basics.
Yeah.
And that was last spring. That was spring 25 season. And here I am a year later coaching a team, still learning. Like I honestly couldn't tell you the first rule about like comp soccer. You can't touch the ball with your hands unless you're throwing it in. That's about what I got.
Yeah.
I now know the difference between a corner kick and a goal kick.
Okay,
So we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I couldn't tell you the difference between those two if you asked me. I mean,
so, like, say the ball is on your team's end and it goes out. If it goes out between the goal and the corner at the very end of the field, this is what I understand, and I could be wrong because, again, don't know soccer, but this is the gist that I'm getting. So if your team, like, okay, say it's my goal that we're protecting and it goes out next to my goal, it is then a
yeah,
corner kick if it is out on the other team. If we are next to my goal and it goes out on us, it's a corner kick. Does that make sense? Like,
you
I'm blue team. So say blue team was the last one to touch it before it went out. It then goes, just because it was the team I played today, yellow corner kick because blue was the last one to touch it. Now,
okay?
if yellow was the last to touch it and it goes out, it is then a blue goal kick. Not goal kick. Yes, goal kick. Why do I feel like that doesn't sound right? Anyways, so you put it at the corner of the box and our team gets to kick it. And I'm fixing to start teaching them plays.
Okay.
So,
The only reason I've learned what I've learned is hours on YouTube.
oh yeah, watching YouTube stuff. And then Mojo is a very good app. That gave me a lot of that gave me quite a few games and stuff and drills to do with the kids.
Which is a good app.
Um but yeah, we went from literally knowing nothing from soccer and no parent in our household or in our, I guess, family. Like John and I had never played. Their biological mom had never played. Did Pepper even have a soccer team?
I'm sure they did, but oh, it's football.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not even sure that. I'm not even sure my high school had a soccer team. Like, I mean, I know we had tennis courts, so I know we had like competitive tennis.
Nope.
I know we had
Um,
10.
but I'm not sure that that we even had a soccer team. Like, I don't remember there ever being a soccer player in my school. So,
Don't either, in all honesty.
Um I had another kid. Um I don't know if I say his H. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Real quiet kid. He's fantastic on defense. Fan freaking tastic. Like, he surprised the shit out of me today.
Really?
Yes. And I asked him. I started because if they're kids, they're still young. They're Kara's the oldest at just turning 8. So I'm trying to like make little jokes and like make it fun at the same time of making them want to work for it. So I said, "You are a dragon and that goal is your treasure. You protect that goal." And he did too. He'd see him coming with the ball and he'd run right up to him and punt it down the field. And I was like, "You're a great dragon." And I'd fist bump him.
God.
Like, because it's a little boy. Boys like dragons, right? Like,
usually,
so, and he was all about it. He had a big old smile. He was down. Fantastic. The boy with the glasses, the next one I want to try in that position.
see, now the funny thing is that was me when it came to basketball. Like, I was never a great shooter. but I was fast enough to catch up to anybody if they got on a fast break. And I was a really good defender, and I passed the ball, I would say, above average. Like decent defensive point guard. But you get me out there shooting, I mean, if I on a good day it's a 50-50 shot that ball's going in. On a good day. Like,
Okay.
but I mean, I was the guy that, I mean, if you need the ball, I'm the guy that's going to get you the ball. Like, if we're getting down in the game and the coach is like, "Hey, I just need the fucking ball," I'm gonna go swiping at that ball all day long. I'm gonna go get that damn ball.
Okay.
But then usually I'm gonna find someone else to pass it to because there's a lot better options of shooting the ball than me. So, like, let me get the damn ball and find somebody open. You shoot the damn thing. Like,
Do me a favor. Pay attention to that. And once that's over, press that button right there.
Okay. Yeah, no, we have to work on passing. And it seems like when it comes time for a throw in or corner kick or a oh, that's what I need to do. I need to get on Amazon and order pennies and goals. When it comes to a corner kick, a goal kick, that still doesn't sound right. So I'm probably saying the wrong thing because it doesn't sound right, but it's fine. Or a throw in, it seems like the kids don't understand what to do. And I'm hollering, like, get down the line, get down the line. And they're looking at me. Like I had one kid, I was like, literally, put my hands on my knees so I was even face to face with him, looked at him and say, see that line right there? Run down it. And he took off running to the other line.
oh, jeez.
And I was like, no, this way. Hey, what the heck? Like, and then in my mind, I'm thinking, what the hell? Like, what the hell, man? Like I had some kids that did absolutely fantastic and we scored at least one goal. So I'll take it. I didn't keep track of the score, to be 100% honest. I do not keep track of the score when I'm out on the field because what happens is the coaches are out on the field. One coach is at one end calling, the other coach is at the other end calling, and we kind of mirror each other. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So Jay, the other coach from today, was at one end of the field. I was at the other. So I'm like just watching my kids and trying to give them directions, trying to coach while in a game to help them understand because 3 of my kids have played soccer before. 3 out of 8 have played soccer before. 3 out of 8 understand what's happening. So I'm like, okay, like you need to go here. You need to go here. Like when yellow is throwing the ball in, when yellow is kicking the ball in, anything, you find a yellow and you get in front of them. Do not stand behind them. Do not stand next to them. I want you in front of them. And they still didn't get it. Like I even used glasses. That's what I'm going to call them. That's going to be my nickname for them on here. I use glasses as an example at halftime because we do 4 10-minute like quarters, I guess. Yeah. And at the half, we take about 5 minutes. The kids sit down, get water, relax. I used him as an example. I was like, come here. And I said, stand right here. And he stood right there next to me. And I'm like, I want you in front of them. And I stood in front of them. I said, you can put your arm on them. Don't put your elbow on them. But you can put your arm on them so you know where they're at. You can put your hand out on them so you know where they're at.
Yep.
But I want you in front of them. That's a basketball thing. That's my thing. Is that's where my basketball comes in.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Is like that's what I would do in basketball when the inbounding the ball is try to get in front of them. Make sure you got your hand out or your arm out on them so that you know when they move, you move.
So I want to work on that. I need to make a list so we can actually follow and work on all these things this next week.
What you gonna do? Make a list and check it twice, find out who's been naughty or not?
Who's been awful at soccer and not listened? Yeah.
I mean, my sister did the soccer thing for a couple of years, but she was never super athletic. But she did find out she was a decent goalie.
Really?
We don't have goalies in U8.
No, well, not in the rec side.
They don't have a U8 comp.
U9, well, they could, but the U9, that's just somebody I can lure. I don't need to lure him. If I had to speak to Oswald, where are you at?
I'm gonna send this to you so I can watch it later.
Okay.
So yeah, I want to work on inbounding the ball. I want to work on coverage, and I want to work on some plays for us because they still, I mean, wants it so bad she can taste it. And I looked at her at one point and I said, "Who do you play well with? Have you noticed someone in this game? So like, have you noticed one of your teammates that you play well with? Because I want them to pass and be able to run it down. We got to work on passing too, yelling for the ball, passing." And she's like, "Not yet." I'm like, "Well, when you figure out someone that you can play well with, let me know because I want to play you two together." Like if it's because she wants it so bad.
See, and I mean, if she can keep that desire about her, that'll take her a long way.
Well, older brother also plays. Like they were at his game before our game. So, and this is one thing that irritates me about the club, okay? We practice on field 1, yes? I told all the parents, this is the field we're going to be on. Yes? Okay. We walk in and we start heading towards our field. And that first field you get to when you walk through the gate has a field 1 sign on it.
Why?
I don't know. So I'm like, wait, that sign says field U8 field 1. So we pick a bench and sit down. Like, I'm like, maybe they changed the fields up. I'm trying to think of how to nickname her for here.
It's fine. I'm not worried about it. Don't say her name.
The coach.
Yeah.
It's a coach, you know.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Not the one that practices on the other half of our field. The one that got me in the coaches chat.
Yeah.
Okay. She comes up, she says, "Oh, they have me playing on this field today." I was like, I said something about they have us on field 1. She said, "Yeah, this is field 2." I said, "That's what I thought too, but there's a field 1 sign on it." She goes, let me go find the president of the club and I'll be right back. So she went and found them and they had her switch the signs. Like,
I mean, if you're gonna be one of the people running the damn league, at least know what you're doing. Like, I can understand like first time coaches not really knowing what they're doing or whatever, but like if you're gonna be one of the people running the league, at least know what you're doing.
right. And I'm like, what damn sense does this make? And she's like, "I'm sorry." Da, da, da. I'm like, no, it's fine. I was confused when I first got here too, but I thought they changed the fields up because, you know, this is the first field you get to when you walk through the gate. So this being field 1 makes sense. But That's not how it is. So I don't know. I don't freaking know. It's a freaking hot mess express. Woo woo! Here we come. Chugga 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 chugga.
Yeah.
Because even Chris looked at me and goes, "This is field 2." I said, "Yeah, that's what I thought too, but the sign says field 1, so I'm guessing we're here."
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Because she was like, "I practice on field 2, and this is the field I practice on." I said, "I understand. I practice on field 1, and I practice on that field right there." But apparently, we're shaking it up today.
Yeah.
And I stopped and said hi to Dolphins guy today.
You taking his cup?
No, not that Dolphins guy. Our Dolphins guy in U8.
Oh,
Um,
oh.
they're on green team with the same coach again. And so I stopped and I touched his arm and I was like, "Hey, how are you?" Da, da, da. So he said they don't have a lot of the same players either. So I said, "Yeah, I only got 2 that are repeating on my team this season." He said, "I think they shook it up more this season than they did last season."
I don't really see the same kids playing.
Some, not a lot. Like ours that went to the orange team, Dolphins' son, ours, the other little boy that I have on my team that's a repeat. So 4 that I can think of right offhand that I recognize. Oh, and the coach I played today, his son. Because all the coaches are the same this season. Because if you remember that rain out
Yeah,
where I only had like 3 kids show up last season
yeah.
and we combined with the other team, he's coaching this year or this season. The sign switching one, the one that we share field with, they're all repeats. The one I played today is a repeat. He even coached U6, so he's been with the club for a minute. He's the one that wears the whistle. His wife is pregnant. She was stretching the kids out today, and Z's mom goes, "You're the one stretching those kids?" Big old belly, at least 7 months along. And Chris looks at me and goes, "She's pregnant, right?" I'm like, "Yeah."
No, she's fat.
I was like, "No." I was like, that's not a chunky belly. That's a pregnant belly." Like, and Z's mom looks at me and goes, looks at me and looks at him, goes, "It's rounded." Like it looked like she had a beach ball shoved up under her shirt. Like, so we've met a lot of people through the club, and that's one thing I'm thankful about, because the ones we've met have, for the most part, have been pretty friendly. I mean, not a lot of, we've only met one other couple that we really hang out with outside of the club. But as far as like everyone being friendly and cordial and, pretty cool, we've met quite a few.
Well, that's good. Shit.
So, and then the president came up and was talking to Chris during the game.
Okay.
Apparently, he's already had to suspend a parent for 6 games for yelling at a ref and treating a ref like shit.
Dude, Comp just kicked back off.
Yeah,
They started up the week before us.
yeah. So, I'm like, that's freaking wild. Like, I understand parents get into it, you get excited because your kids love it, but I don't think yelling at a ref is a good way to go.
No, no.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I understand maybe if they make a call that you don't agree with, saying something like "Yo, bad call, ref," or something like that. But after that, shut the fuck up.
So I guess I'm not. My adopted father worked for a company when we lived in Alabama called Sports First Medicine. I got to meet a lot of people coming through there. And mind you, lived in a town called Fort Payne, Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people that know Fort Payne, Alabama, that is where Randy Owens lives. That's where Teddy Gentry lives. Where all of them live. From the uh, band. Kept coming up with music from the band Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Teddy, wonderful guy. Randy was, I don't know if he is still or if it's been lifted, but at one point, Randy Owens was banned from all of DeKalb County sporting events because he would get belligerent me. Now, I'm going to say it as this because this goes on YouTube. That is something I was told. I do not have 100% proof of it.
I mean, no, I dude, no, I mean, like I never met the guy or anything like that to confirm this, but buddy of mine that I knew when I was in my early 20s or so, uh, told me that he used to cut Randy Owens' grass.
Hello?
Just needed to say something that I'm not going to say online.
Okay.
She knows that.
Yeah, I mean, look, dude. Like I said, I never met the guy or nothing like that to confirm whether my buddy was, just trying to, blow smoke up everybody's ass or whatnot. But he said he used to cut Randy Owens' grass when he was a teenager.
Randy Owens lives, well, I mean, it's quite obvious. Everybody knows he lives on the top of Lookout Mountain. I mean, again, dealing with him in sports first, hanging out in DeKalb County and other ways with them, great people. By the time I met him, I don't think I ever actually saw him drink. Like, I mean, no more walking around with something in his hand. So I'm assuming at his older age, he calmed down.
Okay.
Here's Bill. But I cannot confirm nor deny that myself. What did you snatch up here for?
Yeah, I mean, shoot. Well, I mean, uh, where he lived, was that by Huntsville?
It's about
Say
It's about an hour south of Huntsville.
Okay, then it's a good chance that dude I used to know would probably blowing smoke up my ass because he literally grew up in Huntsville, and I doubt that his parents or anybody else drove him an hour away to go cut somebody's grass.
Yeah. To go from where we lived at, if we lived on the other side of Lookout Mountain, to Redstone Arsenal in Huntsville, Alabama, was an hour and 10 minutes ish. That's the other side of Huntsville.
Okay.
It probably, unfortunately, would. Hey, I can recruit you. Hell yeah.
I mean, the only the only famous person that I knew for a very short period of my youth, and this was when I was 5 or 6 years old, and I can remember like him being at our house a few times, and that's Shawn Michaels. Like
Really?
my dad was cool with Shawn Michaels. He got cool with him when I mean, I ain't seen the guy since I was about 6. So like I highly doubt that he would even remember who the fuck I was. But like my dad was managing the restaurant he was in one night, and apparently they got to bullshitting, and he became cool with my dad after going back in there a few more times, and uh, he wound up inviting him over, asked him if he would come over and meet my grandfather when he came down for a visit one time uh, when Sean was in town. So he invited him over, and we got to meet him. Got to my grandpa got to meet him, and he was back over there maybe. I mean, I can remember 2 or 3 times, but I think he was over maybe a few more times other than that over a matter of a couple of years. And it wasn't for nothing more than maybe an hour or so each time, but it's just kind of a cool little memory of, somebody famous that I knew when I was like itty bitty.
So I'm going to have to find the photos. She got to see it in person. No, you didn't go with us. Yeah, you did. No, you didn't. Yeah, you did. Bill.
Did I?
Yeah. Brave Stadium. Bill. Standing beside a NASCAR. Little NASCAR. You were there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, she didn't date him. She says she didn't date Labani either, but I don't believe that. Uh, I'll call it a friend of mine. I'm not going to disclose exactly who it is. Hung around when I was a kid with Bill Elliott and Bobby Labonte. If those two rings a bell, as in the two NASCAR stars.
I mean, I know the name Bill Elliott. I don't know. Don't know the.
Bobby
Bobby.
Labonte, when he drove for Interstate Batteries 18 in like 90s and 2000s. Because it was Bobby and Terry Labonte. Terry drove the Home Depot number 20.
Okay. I
Then
mean,
because of the same person, to go with what you were just talking about, she was a sheriff's deputy, and they got to do when WCW and WWE would always come through at the Forum in Rome. She would always get fucking security. There's a photo somewhere of my grandfather sitting in a restaurant. I don't remember if it was the Mexican restaurant or not, with him, Kevin Nash, Paul White, and Sting at a table, just sitting there talking.
see, my sister actually got to meet 'cause just right actually here, shoot, not even a 5 minute drive from where I'm sitting right now. There used to be a Denny's out here, and literally 2 blocks from where I'm at is the building where WWE would have a local event out here once a year at the Valparaiso University Arc. which is their athletic recreational center.
Okay.
And about once a year they'd have a small event out here, and my sister got to meet Big Show, Chris Jericho, Shelton Benjamin, and Shelton Benjamin's partner at the time, Charlie Haas.
I
I think was his name. But I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think that was his name. But yeah, she got to meet them just because she saw them sitting over at a table, and she just it was like, I gotta at least go say hi. So she walked over, and apparently they was all nice as all get out. She went to leave to pay her bill, and Big Show was leaving at the same time that she was. So after she had said hi to him and everything, so he wound up in line right behind her, and all of a sudden she had Big Show's hand on top of her head, and his hand damn near swallowed her whole fucking head.
The motherfucker's huge. Dude, I've got to post this one on Facebook just so he can see it. Do you remember a wrestler by the name of Bill Goldberg? I know it's a stupid question.
Well, yeah.
My uncle, God, I love my mother. My uncle is literally Goldberg's doppelganger. Literally.
Okay.
We were in Rhines in Fort Payne, Alabama. Pre him marrying my aunt. I had to go talk to him. My parents convinced me that that's who it was. So I went and talked to him. Well, after I found out who it was a couple years later, we were at the Red Roof Barn in Ringgold, Georgia. Right? With mom. Walking out, she goes, John, that's Bill Goldberg. And I looked and I went, it's fucking Chris. Because that's my uncle's name. She goes, John, that's fucking Bill Goldberg. No, the fuck, it's not. She's like, go talk to him. Go talk to him. I walked up and said, Mom says you're Bill Goldberg. He goes, no, I'm not. Thank you. So I just turned and walked away. I said, he said he wasn't. He's walking behind me, laughing the entire fucking time. And he goes, I am Bill Goldberg.
It sounds like something he would do. From what I understand, he's quite a funny guy, actually.
Dude, we spent like fucking an hour talking to him, and it was just fucking awesome because he is. He's not that. He wasn't that super cocky, I'm better than everybody because I'm a wrestler. He was an actually nice guy. What up, buddy?
Did you see the episode of Punk'd where Ashton Kutcher almost got killed by Bill Goldberg because he made him think that he wrecked his bike and shit? Bill looked like he wanted to fucking just tear him in two.
I can't say that I blame Bill on that one. I hate to say it, but I got a motorcycle in Georgia that somebody hurts that thing. I will burn the world to get to you and then burn you. No, that was my dad's bike. That was Jack's bike. It cannot be replaced.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Bill probably would have killed him if they hadn't have brought his actual bike out. Like, yo, calm down. It's like,
oh shit, because it was all over fucking TV. Oh god, back when TV was worth fucking watching. MTV don't even have music on it no more.
oh man. Why do you think everything I watch, when I actually watch actual TV and I'm not just like scrolling YouTube or something, why do you think everything I watch is from like the 70s to 90s? Like,
I 100% get it.
except for a few shows, like once in a while I'll get back into like Once Upon a Time or something like that. But I mean, other than that, like everything I watch is like 70s, 80s, and 90s.
As bad as it sounds, I have like 4 shows that flip on repeat for me. Or like you said, when I'm asleep, I've got YouTube playing on my phone, which funny as hell. So I don't connect my phone to the Wi-Fi at the house. I just don't.
Okay.
How many gigs did I use last month, babe?
197.
Jeez, oh Pete.
No one believes me when I say there is always, if my headset is in, there is something playing in my ear. There's legitimately always something playing in my ear. And at this point, by the way, if anybody is wondering what the hell I'm doing, I have to wait till nightfall to attend this dinner. And apparently, there is not a wait till nightfall button like in RDR2 where you can just hold Y.
So you literally just have to kill time here until the sun goes down.
But I've already went and got, I mean, I could go, nope, that's 300 meters away. That's 350 meters away. Nope. There's nothing here. Like, I can run up and you must wait till nightfall.
Oh, jeez, oh Pete.
It's like the last 5 fucking minutes since we've been talking about, actually, since before we were talking about fucking wrestlers just running around this damn town.
I mean, I did on a separate year. I did get to meet Rey Mysterio right here on the Valparaiso University campus.
Yo.
Got that? I mean, it wasn't no more than like a 2-minute conversation, but it was just one of those of I was walking around the campus because I had bought a ticket to the show. Like I had bought a ticket to the wrestling event. So I mean, I was literally just walking around campus, killing time till they actually opened the doors and started letting people in. And dude, I'm walking around campus, and all of a sudden I bumped into somebody because I wasn't paying any fucking attention. And as I turned to say excuse me, sorry, dude, he like turned his face towards me just enough to like catch a side profile, and I mean really the only people that know what Ray looks like without his mask are the people who watch WCW for the last 6 months around. After he lost a luchador match where you had to demask the other guy, and he lost it, so he wrestled for like 6 months in WCW without his mask.
You know.
All I was, oh sorry, and as I caught the side profile, I was Ray. He just kind of stopped, and I seen him smirk, and do I know you? I said, no, but I know you. And he just started laughing. We just had a nice little 2-minute conversation. He shook my hand and went on about his business.
See, that's I don't know, and I hate to say it like this. I don't know if it's a money thing nowadays compared to back then. It's just it seems like people from when we were growing up that were celebrities like that were nicer. Like they didn't feel like they didn't make you feel like that they were better than you, or that they thought they were better than you.
I mean, if I'm meeting somebody like that, I don't want you to take like a large chunk of your day and whatnot and talk to me. Just have a little conversation, a little hi, how you doing? What I've watched you for years. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
If you want to have a longer conversation because we're jiving at the moment, cool. If not, go on about your day. I just wanted to be nice and say hi and see if and have you be just genuinely nice back.
Yep. Literally the ability to sit there and go, you know what? I met this person here. That's all I want to do is just be able to say I met that person. Like you said, you ain't got to spend 10 years talking to me. Fuck it, just 5 minutes if even. Wow. Ah! Why the fuck you got into
I
everything?
think I got sunburnt.
Yeah, you did. I just wasn't gonna say nothing.
And I mean, it goes to show you like the fact that he wasn't being like talked like nobody was around him, nobody was talking to him because not a lot of people know what Ray looks like without his mask. because he only wrestled for just a few short months without it. Other than that, he's always had his mask on his entire career. So, I
It's the
mean,
real-
didn't even know what he looked like without it. So he was able to just walk around campus and nobody knew nothing except he was just, a short, muscular Mexican.
which is fatter than it sounds. Here's the reasons why he asked you if he knew you.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, and ever since he put the mask back on, he started wearing those contacts that made his eyes like a real light blue.
Oh,
So I mean, now it's probably even less often that he has anybody say anything to him when he's walking around, just regular everyday shit because you know they they wouldn't think anything of him because now he's walking around with brown eyes, no mask. Like,
yeah.
and I'll almost guarantee you, he's probably one of the only ones that can just walk around and just not get bothered because nobody knows who the fuck he is.
I have to agree with you there because the one other person I was going to say, nope, that would have been Sting, but Sting came out and done a bunch of stuff afterwards with his makeup off.
Yeah.
Can't take his shit off. I'm like, damn, he really is, ain't
Yeah. Because I mean, even a lot of the ones that like in their best days, like in their heyday, was running around with a mask or a lot of face paint or whatever on. Like a lot of them either went on to wrestle late in their career without all that on, or they went on to do a bunch of other stuff afterwards as just themselves, and their face is out there now.
he? Unfortunately, yeah.
Yep, definitely sunburnt. I'm getting the chills.
Excuse me for a second. I'm fixing to whip two guys' ass real quick.
We we got to the beach at at quarter till 2. We were at the splash pad by like I think 3 o'clock, and then turned around and left about 4.
Oh, so we were okay, that's-
So we were out, and then we had the soccer game, which started at 10:15, 10:30, ended about 11:30. So I'm hoping the girls are tired, man.
He seems to be when she just came in here.
Does she feel warm?
Well, she's got on a sweatshirt and she's been under her blanket. So I'm not going to answer that.
I gave her Motrin about 4 o'clock. She was warm this morning, 101 or 100.4. I think that's why she's waking up in the middle of the night. And she keeps saying her throat hurts, so I need to look at the back of her throat to see it, make sure she don't have strep. I'm so tired of kids being little freaking petri dishes, man.
Shoot. I mean, I'm still at the very end of getting over that bullshit that I was dealing with. So I mean, I'm all right. I ain't feeling too bad or nothing. It's just a little bit of respiratory bullshit and stuffy nose, but it's just hanging on just long enough to like be annoying.
Kara's had headaches and stomach problems.
I've
Let me
been,
say that again. Headaches and stomach problems. What have you been having?
I've been having stomach problems.
Easy's been running a low grade fever. Like,
Apparently, it's going the fuck around.
I'm like, my God, y'all. Like, can we just
Nope.
get it together?
Nope. That wouldn't be fun. That wouldn't be life then.
Oh, so when we left Michelle's, the restaurant, there was a line of like 2 or 3 people for the bathroom. And I was like, I'm not waiting in that line. When we originally went to the park that has the beach crossover. You know what I'm talking about in Cape?
Yeah.
Okay. We went there, no parking, of course, because it's 75, 80 degrees outside, sunny. It's a nice day. Everyone's at the freaking beach. So, but I had to go to the bathroom so freaking bad. Could not find parking. Could not find parking. I freaking pull up right in front of the bathroom, lock the kids in the car. I'm so glad I carry hand sanitizer with me freaking everywhere because I was in and out of that bitch. Because I had I'm like, I cannot hold it anymore. My bladder hurts. Like, girls, stay right here. Pulled up right in front of the building because it's just a little 2-stall building.
Yeah.
And it's got like the men's is like, I'm guessing 2 stalls. I don't know, never been in there, but the women's is 2 stalls. Freaking run in, pee, run out, use my hand sanitizer. Like there was no more holding it.
I mean, to be completely honest, if the women's got 2 stalls, the men's probably got like 1 stall and 2 urinals.
Honestly, yeah. I can't remember honestly off the top of my head what it is. I've only been in there once.
It's the first time I've ever used that bathroom.
Might be the last.
Oh yeah, because one of the toilets was disgusting. Blech. Fucking toilet paper up from the fucking wall, all over the toilet, diarrhea, like shit everywhere. I said, nope. I said, please be clean. Please be clean. Went to the second one. Thank the freaking Lord it was clean. Oh
Well, at
my,
least clean enough, right?
hover, man, hover. Do the squatty potty. I was raised out in the cornfields. I know how to squat. So, oh God, but there was no holding it. So then we found a little side street beach access, and I was backing up because they're all dead ends. So I was backing up so I could turn around, and this older couple came out, and the guy looks at me, and I look at him because I'm like trying to see if they're I rolled my window down, and I was gonna ask if they had parked because there's tons of houses and condos and stuff right in that area, and people just walk. And he points to his car, and I said, "Yes, sir. I was just about to ask if y'all were leaving." So I backed up enough for him to pull out and freaking snatch that spot.
I mean, it's a change of subject, but you talking about dead ends just made me think of a story that it's actually rather fucking hilarious. I mean, at the time it was fucked up, but looking back on it, it's quite hilarious. Me and a buddy of mine, uh, this was shoot, probably I want to say like 04, 05, something like that. It was shortly after I moved out to a place that's like 20-minute drive from where I'm at now. And a buddy of mine, about a couple times a week, would just stop by, pick me up, and we'd go on a little doob cruise. Jump on some of the back roads and just cruise for a bit. Roll one up and just cruise down the street smoking one. Well, we'd always try different roads because we didn't know all the back roads out there, so why not check them out? Well, we go down this one road and find out that it's a dead end, but we didn't find out until it was too late because we're both just looking around. I'm in the passenger seat, he's in the driver's seat. I'm okay to be looking around, he needs to be watching the fucking road. Well, he's not. He runs into the fucking metal guardrail at the end of the fucking road, just head on, runs into it. Now, that's not the amusing part. The amusing part was directly after that because we hit, and luckily I was wearing my seatbelt at the time, so all I did was just get jerked a little bit, and shook my head, got my bearings, and I look over in the driver's seat, The driver's side door is open and he is gone. This motherfucker hit, got out the car, and went running back down the road. Well, me thinking, okay, if he's just ditching the car, I'm not ditching the car with the weed in the car. So I empty out the center console of all the weed so that if they do come back and so that if somebody comes and gets the damn car, they can't charge him with, weed and everything else too.
Well,
Keep that in my pocket, go running down the road. I get maybe 20 or 30 feet running down the road, and here he is running back at me. And I'm just looking at, dude, are we going? We staying? What are we doing? He's like, bro, I'm sorry, I freaked out. No shit, Sherlock. I freaked out. Why else would you get out and run? Like,
no, that's not freaking out. That's tweaker vibes, man. Freaking out is getting up, standing there, looking at her, running back down the road. That's tweaker shit. Don't let the bats catch me yet. Oh God. Oh God, that just reminds me of that fucking movie. I love that movie. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
oh God. Oh,
Lizard Man. I have always told everyone, and I don't know if I really stand by it anymore in my life, but I wanted to see Lizard Man once before I died. I don't think
you've gotten old enough that you don't want to see Wizard Man no more, huh?
no, I think I'm good. I think, no.
My face.
I bet it does.
Yeah, I mean, and seeing the messed up thing is once he decided to come back and uh decided that okay, we'll come back. He decided I'm gonna see if the car starts, and if it does, we'll just drive it the fuck up out of here.
I mean, I
Yeah,
get that. Oh,
there was a house off to the right of this dead end, and apparently, as soon as we hit the damn guard, the guard at the end,
uh,
he'd already called 911.
no.
And he's coming out to the car as we're walking back towards the car, and he's, "Hey, y'all okay? I got help on the way." Oh,
Were you shit? We got a dip.
oh no, it's one of those of if they're on their way and this guy's standing here, he's still on the phone with them while he's telling us this. So like, we can't leave now. Now it's leaving the scene of an accident.
Eat it.
Like,
Eat it.
Eat the weed.
Eat it.
well, see, considering he was standing there like talking on the phone, and he's he was wearing a t-shirt with the firefighter logo on it.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm in danger.
So yeah, I'm standing there, pocket full of weed in one pocket, the pipe half packed of weed in another pocket, with a firefighter who's already called to have police come out here. So while my buddy is like talking to this guy, we're waiting on the cops to come. I just kind of meander on over by the side of the road. There's a nice little fucking there's a nice ditch over there on the side of the road. So I just took the bag out, took the pipe out, chucked it off in the ditch. I was like, if nothing else, if it comes down to it, we'll come back and get that shit later if he really wants to come back and get it later. funny The funny thing is the cop came out, took the accident report. Never. I mean, he checked the car. He asked us if we had anything on us. No, we ain't got nothing on us. He, if you don't mind, can you turn out your pockets? Well, I've already fucking, chucked everything. So cool. I'll turn out my pockets. No big deal. Let's us go. Uh, we get another friend of ours to come out and get us. Let's us go. Well, buddy Aaron, he goes and gets his car the next day, which still ran but didn't look very good after hitting that fucking guardrail. But
I mean,
apparently he went back out there and couldn't find the weed but found his pipe. And I mean, I would have just left it, but apparently it was his favorite pipe. He called it the fairy. Why? I'm not sure. But it was just an old wooden pipe. But I will say, I know the reason he liked it so much, and it was because that motherfucker gave the greatest shotguns in the world. Like it was one of those like wooden pipes that had like the plastic, like the half the stock was just a plastic tip, and it just kind of popped off there and left a big round opening. So you just get the ball going, pop that thing off of there, blow into the fucking lit end, and dude, shotguns from hell.
Hey, Gio,
Yes.
my face hurts.
it's fucking red. What do you expect? You got sunburn.
Well, and here's the thing, okay?
You are so ADD is the thing.
No. So, since I've lost all that weight, my face is shaped differently. I've lost a lot of the width in my face. My cheeks used to burn
Yeah.
right here under my glasses.
Yeah.
The only thing that burned was my cheekbones
Yeah.
and my forehead and the very end of my nose.
No, actually, you burned a little more than that. You kind of have clean eyes.
Oh, yeah. I'm aware because I was wearing my sunglasses because it was brighter than my fucking future today.
Brighter than your future.
So I
Yeah,
had my
you definitely-
sunglasses on, and my sunglasses are a little bigger than this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it is what it is.
You definitely got the reverse raccoon eyes.
But what I'm saying is, like, right here,
Hey, Trash Panda.
trash panda.
Yeah, we can start calling you Trash Panda.
But like right here, where I used to burn,
Yeah.
is not burnt. It's right here, just on my cheekbones, not right here. That's what's wild. Like it's wild to me. I
just
got a little bit more color than I thought I did.
Yeah, just feeling that pain in spots you ain't used to feeling it in.
Well, it's just I think my leg got burnt too, to be honest with you.
See, ADD is fun.
No, it feels like it got burnt. Like that hot.
It's not.
Watch, it's gonna start turning red tomorrow. Because I sat in the sun for a minute at the beach. And so I had the girls change in the back of my car. I had them sit on the floor because, couldn't find parking where the bathroom was at to let them change there. And I wasn't letting them walk in the bathroom by themselves. So I just had them sit on the floor of my car and change. And my
Yeah.
back windows are all tinted. So it is what it is. I, however, in the front seat cannot change into a bathing suit. So I had my coach's shirt on. So I just put my tank top on over my coach's shirt, take my coach's shirt off, and I'm like, all right, I'll just go out in like my sports short, my athletic shorts, and a tank top. That's fine. I just won't get in the water. And poor Easy is like, Mom, will you come in the water with me? And I'm like, baby, I don't have a swimsuit on. You forget. Y'all are little enough to sit on the floor and change. I am not. Like, do not have a bathing suit on, my love.
I mean, shoot, as tall as Kara is, another year or two, she won't be little enough to do that neither.
Dude, she comes up to my chest, and it's wild to me.
Oh,
Completely wild. Like this shouldn't be a thing.
I
Not at this age.
I think it's funny that whenever whenever I get around Daniel, now that he's taller, he likes to talk shit, and I just keep looking at him going, "Hey, the only thing you being taller than me means is you got a farther fall than I do."
Yep.
So here's what's funny. So we've talked about me being the shortest in my dad's side of the family, right?
Yeah.
All my guy cousins are like 6'4" to 6'7", 6'5" to 6'7", somewhere in that range. I had this one baby cousin, G, and I told him like every year come up to me every summer. I'm almost as tall as you are. I'm almost as tall as you are. Till that year, he finally outgrew me and he put his freaking rested his elbow on my head. Hey, I'm finally taller than you. And I looked up at him. I said, just because you're taller than me doesn't mean I can't whoop your ass. Get away from me.
I know this.
See, I'm waiting for the second that Daniel tries some dumb shit like that. The second he goes to put his elbow on top of my head, I'm gonna grab that nipple and I ain't letting go.
Well, and then another one of my guys, because all my cousins on my dad's side, it's primarily boys. I have two. There's four of my cousins that are girls, and then there's 3, 4, 5, like 6. I want to say 6. Yeah, 6. 4 girls, 6 boys, not including me. So I had another one of my guy cousins thought he was gonna be slick shit because also was finally taller than me. Come up and like he'd stick his finger in my ear, or he'd pull my hair, or whatever. I was sitting at the dining room table with my aunt and a couple of the other adults. I was finally like in my late teens to where I could sit there and like chit chat with them. And he had made what he would do is he'd come up, he'd fuck with me, he'd take off, run into Pat's room, and lock himself in Pat's room so I couldn't get to him.
Little baby G.
No,
Oh.
Trav. And so I noticed my dad slip up behind him and block the hallway one time when he was sneaking up to fuck with me. And he comes up, yanks my hair, puts his finger in my ear, whatever he was doing, and turns around and takes off running, runs, slap into my dad. My dad is broad. He's about 6'1" and fucking linebacker, right?
He's as wide, if not wider than I am.
Yeah. And my dad used to bounce at bars. Like at one point he was a bouncer. At another point he works for Ford. Like he's a big dude. So he runs slap into my dad and kind of takes a step back, kind of getting himself together. And I freaking start wailing on his arm. He had the bruise the size of a grapefruit on his arm after that. I'm like, motherfucker, leave me alone.
Oh, yeah. See, dude, I'm not a big guy by any means. I mean, I'm not as skinny as I used to be, but I'm only 5'8". Like, I'm 5'8", and I'm probably about 220 now or so. But when I was working at Northside Tavern here in town, I was the cook over there. I was maybe 170. So I mean, not a very big dude at all. But I've always had that, I've always had that farm strength. And we had like 4 dudes come in one night, and I mean, I was just a cook. There wasn't shit going on this night. I was sitting at the end of the bar, just sipping on a pop, watching some TV because I hadn't had an order in like an hour. Just wasn't shit going on. And this dude comes in. One of the 4 guys just starts talking mad shit to literally everybody in the bar. There's only about a dozen people in there, but they're all regulars. And these guys are not. Like, I'd never seen these dudes before. And they're just in there just talking shit and talking shit. And everybody's just like, guys, would you just get the fuck out of here? This isn't that kind of place. Like, just go. Well, they wasn't having it. They just wanted to stir up trouble. Well, the bartenders that night were a couple of the guy bartenders, and the guy bartenders at this bar were decent sized dudes. Like, one's about 6'1", 6'2", probably 220 to 250, and one of them's like 6'4", like close to 300 pounds. And they both walk out, grab one of the dudes each, and start pulling them out the damn bar. They're like, "You've been told numerous times to leave people alone. You're not going to stay here. You don't want to leave on your own. We'll make you."
Yeah.
And well, one of the guys kind of stood back and didn't do nothing, but another one of them tried to run up on the smaller of the 2 bartenders to try and like start some shit while he was holding on to his buddy. I just literally reach out and grab him around the neck with one arm, grab him up under the arm, like half Nelson style, with the other arm, and just start dragging his ass out. And this dude's probably 3 inches taller than I am, and probably outweighed me by 50 pounds. And he's just over there trying to get away from me. And he's like, "Who the fuck's even got me?" He's like, "And why are you so goddamn short?" I'm just, come on. You don't need to be starting no shit with nobody. And he's like, "Why are you so short and so strong? Your arms aren't that fucking big." Yeah, it's called working on a farm. Come on, come on. And the buddy's literally
You don't have to
grabbing
go
up
home.
the
Stay
shit
here.
off. The last buddy that wasn't causing no trouble, just grabbing everybody's smokes off the bar that got left behind, and just following everybody out, shaking his head like, really. He, like, you could tell like he was the dude that just really didn't agree with what the fuck they was doing, but he was outnumbered 3-1. What's he gonna do? I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I come back in after that, after we got all them out, and both the bartenders looked at me and they was like, "Huh, well, I guess you're stronger than you look." I was, yeah, it's called growing up on a farm. And they both was like, "Oh yeah, cool." The smaller of the two was like, "Oh, well, I didn't know I didn't know growing up on a farm did anything like that." And the other guy looked at him and goes, "Oh, you just straight city boy, ain't you?" And I looked over at him. "Oh, you know about farm work?" He's, "Well, not personally, but I grew up in a rather small community, and I had a lot of friends that grew up on farms. And well, probably about half of them was half my size, but twice my strength." And I went, "Yeah, that's about the way that works."
Yeah.
I grew up with a bunch of farm boys, but they were all built like brick shit houses. They were all broad as hell. Not many were super tall, but a lot of them were broad.
You're broad.
Yeah, I know. I'm also built like a linebacker.
Yeah. But you still need a step stool to get to my level.
Come get him. I don't want him anymore.
You've been trying to come take me for at least 2 years now.
Keep trying to turn you to your mom, but she keeps saying no refunds.
What does your father tell me when I tell him I want one? I get told, nope, you signed the paperwork. She's yours now.
So, It's like those videos I see once in a while on like Facebook or YouTube. I'll see the guy's trying to return the wife, and you either get like you'll you'll either get the dad going, "Hey, no take backs or no refunds," or you'll get the dad going, "Well, if you're dropping her off, take me with you." Like,
Oh, Rory would let me drop her off in a heartbeat, but again, I would have to get in his truck at that point. Yeah,
Because you going with us, homie.
no, 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 no. What the fuck I just ate? But Jesus Christ, it took half my fucking health. I
So
don't even lose that much health in a fight anymore.
just because this is a big topic right now in the book community, you guys probably don't care, but I will share. So, Gio, are you familiar with the ACOTAR series?
not at all.
It's the first book is A Court of Thorns and Roses. It's written by Sarah J. Maas. So she's got three very popular romantasy series. One is ACOTAR. The second one, well, yeah, I don't know what order she published them in, so I can't say, she first came out with this, second came out with this. But there's ACOTAR, Throne of Glass, and Crescent City. Well, ACOTAR has not had a new book, and I want to say like 3+ years, if not longer. When I got back into reading, when we moved down here, the last book was out. So at least that long. She just
Okay.
came out on a podcast. It's Call Me Daddy podcast on, I think, YouTube, actually, and stated that she will be publishing 3 more books and a novella with the ACOTAR series. The 6th book releases in October. The 7th book releases in January. I don't think there was a date for the 3rd book. And then the 4th book she hasn't even written. So I'm like, listen, in my life, I only read completed series. And now you're going to fuck me up because I've already read it. And now I'm going to have to go back and read them all over again because I haven't read those books in well over a year and a half.
You
Like,
have to
I'm gonna
reread them just to get it back in your mind, so you know what the fuck's going on when you open up the ones you haven't read.
correct because, like, yeah, I remember bits and pieces, and I remember I liked the books, but like the fine details, don't have a clue. Like, it's been a hot minute, so I'm a little miffed about this. Everyone's stoked. I'm like, y'all just can't leave well enough alone, can you? Like, because the Empyrean series, which is Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, Onyx Storm, has ruined my life, and I will now only read completed series.
Well, you
Every one of those books ends on a cliffhanger. I finished Iron Flame, and I about threw my fucking book at the wall.
Yeah.
And then I had to wait another year for the next book to come out. I was so pissed.
so did you like not read the Harry Potter series until it was a completed series?
Correct. All the books were out by the time I got into it.
See, now I can say that's the way it is with me for the books. But I saw the movies before I read the books. Um, the movies was something that me and my dad would go see together because he fell in love with the book series because he was very much a you know like fantasy style book reader. That was his favorite genre to read, is like, you know, fantasy style. And well,
Right.
Harry Potter was very much that.
Maybe.
And so he absolutely loved the book. So when he saw that they were making movies, like, we went and saw every one of the movies in theaters. So yeah, I was it as far as the movies are concerned, I had to wait a year, sometimes two, before the next movie came out.
Yes. So I think it was about the time the second or the third movie had come out was when I started reading it.
Okay.
So, and like I'd read a couple books and I'd stop and I'd read a couple, like I'd read one or two and stop for a little bit and read one or two and stop. Like I'd go through spurts of reading.
Okay.
So, but like when Twilight came out, I was into that. Um,
It never.
Divergent, I've read those. So,
Uh, I mean, I've seen. I think I've seen the first of the movies for that.
Divergent,
Yeah.
the most
Um,
better.
and
You
I've,
know how it goes.
Yes.
but I mean, as far as Twilight, never read a single word, never seen a single scene.
That came out like when I was in high school. So that was all the girls were swooning over Team Edward or Team Jacob. So
That's what the map
Um,
looks like once you do the synchronized place, do the synchronized spots.
oh,
Yeah, opens
looks
up.
like tic tac toe.
Well, I just can't go down there yet.
Oh, speaking of tic tac toe,
Go there yet.
has nothing to do with the story, but I remember being on the girls' color sheets. Our waitress at Michelle's today was freaking fantastic. She was amazing.
Oh,
Yeah. E ordered coffee and she kind of stops and looks at me and I was like, she can have a small glass, like a small cup of it. And then she brought her a water to go with it. So, and barely drank it. I mean,
of course, it's easy.
she barely drank. She likes coffee. What are you talking about?
Was it sweet enough for her?
Yeah. I'd put cream and sugar in it and I'd have her taste it. And I was like, do you like it? She'd tell me yeah or no. And we'd go to doctor. And so,
Ah, you're $1,000 contract. Okay.
but the girls both ordered, their berries and cream waffles.
Yeah.
I really, the food is great there. We've had wonderful encounters with the staff. So I guess I really can't bitch about the restaurant that much. But the fact that me, Kara, and E went out to brunch and it was $100 with tip was wild to me.
Yeah, it's a little low. That's a
yeah.
little low.
Mind you, I tipped her like $25, but
I mean, I still don't understand like how people come to the restaurant that I'm at and like eat because everything's expensive over there. Like, dude, getting an extra getting an extra large pizza from there with like 4 toppings comes out to be like 50 fucking bucks.
so the girls each ordered, it's called a berries and cream waffle. And their waffles are the Belgian waffles. They're the like 1 inch plus thickness waffles. And they cut them in fours. Is it fours or fives? I think it's fours.
I mean,
And
if it's made like a regular waffle, it should be fourths.
yeah, that's what I couldn't remember. For some reason, I thought I looked at it at one point and counted five, but it is anyways. And it had blueberries and strawberries and just a little dollops of whipped cream. That in itself was $14. And then they got a bowl of fruit, which had bananas, strawberries, and blueberries in it, and that was another $6. So their meals alone were $20. But
Yeah,
granted,
I mean, I looked at getting it. I mean, granted, what I'm fixing to say is an expensive breakfast option, but I was going to get the 6 ounce sirloin and 2 eggs when you and I went.
Mhm.
That bitch is $35 though.
I got which was actually so good. It's called the garbage can omelet. It's got green peppers, sauteed onions, mushrooms, bacon. I want to say sausage and or ham, and then cheese. it comes with either home fries or hash browns and toast or a biscuit. And that was $18. I could see that because I couldn't finish my omelet.
I mean, to me personally, I understand why it's called the garbage can omelet. To me, half
Oh.
that omelet belongs in the garbage can.
No, it was so freaking good.
Dude, I was thinking the same damn thing.
You don't like the green peppers in it. You would eat everything else. The onions were cooked, not raw, so you would eat them.
Maybe. Depends on
No,
if they were cooked well.
they were.
I love you, but it depends on if they were cooked well to me. I love you, dead. No, if they were cooked well to you.
I couldn't taste the onions in it.
I'm glad you could. You like onions. I don't.
I do not.
You like them more than I do.
I do not like it. They have to be cooked down. I cannot stand the taste of raw onions. They're disgusting.
See, there's a place that opened up up the close to where I work at. It's a place called Brothers Breakfast and Lunch, and that's all they are. They open at like 6 in the morning. They close at like 3 in the afternoon. Like that's it. They do breakfast. They do lunch. They close up and go to fuck home.
That's
And-
this place. They're like 7 to 2.
Okay. Yeah, I've tried tried a couple things at at Brothers over here, and they have the last thing I got was like a breakfast bowl. But I mean, since I got it to go, like it was in a styrofoam container and all that, but like the whole styrofoam container was filled, and it's just a bed of like their fried potatoes with the one I got, which is the carnivore breakfast bowl. It's bacon, sausage, ham, a shit ton of fucking cheese, and 3 eggs any style you want over the top of it. Like $11. I was like, I can
That's-
do, and it comes with either toast or pancakes.
That sounds good as hell.
That does sound good as hell.
And oh, it was so good. I got about 3/4 of that eaten, and there was just so much in it. I mean, I got me 3 over easy eggs on it so that I could just break the fucking yolks and chop up the eggs and just mix it in with the fucking potatoes and meat and all that. And oh, so good. The only thing it was
Nope.
missing was like some sausage gravy on it.
I know what Gio's going for breakfast in the morning now. It already oh, so good. Yep, I know what. Yep.
Kara asked what the mimosa was. She saw the picture of it.
It's orange juice and spicy water.
She saw the picture and she's like, "What's that?" And the waitress was like, "That's a mimosa, baby. You can't have that." And I was like, "Yeah, no, that's got alcohol."
Orange juice and spicy water.
Please get off me. Get down. Go away. I don't want
Okay,
you.
I'm assuming that this.
No, but every time we go, the service is fantastic. Granted, we've only been twice, but I've been highly impressed both times.
All 3. I've been 3 times because I went with the guy I worked with at FedEx. He took me there, which is how I found out about it. And it was really good even that time. And it was fucking busy as shit.
They were jumping today too. But like I've been very impressed with the service. Everyone there is always friendly, and I mean, so but I was just shocked that our meals came to that much, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, dude. I will say the one thing that we got where I work at is like for the most part, we got good servers up there. I mean, we got a couple that I'm not impressed with, but for the most part, like, I mean, unless you get one or two specific ones, you're getting really good fucking service. So I'll give them that.
Okay.
I mean, but again, like everything where I work is like really expensive. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the pizza, but that's just personal taste. There's a lot of people that come up there and say that we got the best pizza in town, and I'm like, hey, you know, to each their own. Like I don't hate our pizza. I just, for my personal taste, I'd say it's mediocre, but that's me.
Yeah,
But I
but y'all
mean,
got that aspect of you make your dough in house, so your gourmet pizza.
yeah,
That's why they get as bad as it sounds. That's why they get to charge as much as they want to. Is if a pizza joint makes dough in house, it's considered gourmet pizza nowadays, and it can literally just be a fucking ugh, shittiest thing you've ever ate. Still considered gourmet pizza. Look, I've been all the way around this bitch.
I mean, shit. When I say that, like, we charge way too much compared to like anywhere else I go, like there, I think an order of mozzarella sticks, which is like 6 mozzarella sticks, is like $13,
Damn.
and people pay it all day. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're in uh, I mean, the town that I'm in, it started out as a college town, and now it's turned into kind of a snooty rich town.
Starting from the bottom now, yeah. Why did that immediately come in my head?
So I mean, yeah, there's there's a good number of people around the area that have got money, uh, and well, a lot of our you know a lot of our customers are uh, older people who are retired, and these aren't like fixed income retirees. These are like
Oh,
really good pension retirees.
the good pension, the good investment, the good investors, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, yeah, there's a reason that we do the business we do, and it's because of where we are. I mean, they have what three stores out here, and our one that doesn't do that great of business is the one that's in the poorest area. I mean, and it is what it is. I mean, you can't charge that kind of money in an area that doesn't make that kind of money.
No, 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 not at all. Um,
Mhm.
10 minutes.
Okay.
10 minutes. Just so when you're editing, you have it.
That may be Monday before I edit this shit again. I ain't,
I mean, you don't you don't really need to worry about uh, getting everything done up on this one right away. You still got quite a bit you ain't posted from the last one, ain't it? At least as far as shorts and stuff's concerned.
So as far as shorts and shit are concerned, I got a fun one for you. Part one, uh, part one was posted on Facebook. Part two was posted on YouTube solely.
Okay.
So I mean, either way, I've got plenty.
How's TikTok doing?
Huh?
How's TikTok doing?
Actually, not as good. It's kind of about tied with Facebook up because randomly out of nowhere, we just bounced up with a couple of videos of over 200 views.
Oh,
But
nice.
for the most part, TikTok's average anywhere from about 95 to 110. Facebook's averaging 65 to 90. We don't talk about YouTube. YouTube was the hardest fucking one to deal with.
So, you know how many days I heard about that, Gio? That he was pissed
Yeah.
because it was getting good views on TikTok. Not good views, but decent views. He's like, Gio and I randomly, like 2 days later, Gio and I are still mad at you. For fucking what?
We have to use TikTok. We have to stop saying something. And yeah. Because neither one of us really like TikTok or really use TikTok. And yeah.
I mean, I have my TikTok, but I couldn't tell you the last time I was on it.
My last video I uploaded was in 2024.
My face hurts.
I mean, mine don't right now, but I can tell you I know that pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you of all people should
Yeah. We gotta
relate
drag Gio down here so we can do
so you can bake him.
in more ways than one. Like a potato on the side, and then what can I call it? Like a brownie inside.
A potato and a brownie. What the fuck is
Put a potato in an oven. Put a brownie in an oven. But yeah, a brownie you can use. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
THC on. He knew exactly where I was going with that.
Oh yeah.
No, I understood. I knew exactly where you were going. It's just
I don't believe you did.
weirdo.
I don't believe you did.
Okay. I may clock in late, but I'm gonna clock out on time.
I
Hell yeah.
mean,
Oh God.
oh, do I want to kill him or do I want to keep him as hostage?
That's
You
got
know what?
traumatizing.
I'm gonna kill him. Because I remember something about this part. If you don't kill him and you spare him, she kills him. The king, which is this guy right here, not the guy on the ground. King got standing behind me, him, Oswald. He's the next in line to be king, but he is setting up to marry a Dane, as they call the Norse. So yeah, her is actually who he's setting up to marry. She would have killed him if you don't. That's her brothers.
Oh. My entire life can be summed up in one sentence.
Fuck.
Well, that didn't go as planned.
I'm in danger. That is mine. I'm in danger. Or it's fine. I'm fine.
It is what it is.
Oh, God, no. Let's not start that one. Oh, depending on who you talk to, it is what it is can mean multiple things. It can mean, all right, fuck it, or it can mean that we fixing a fucking fight.
It is what it is.
Exactly. I mean, and in both of those, I mean, if you're really wanting to do option two, like at this point, it is what it is. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. God, what was that? What are those two guys on Facebook and YouTube? It's a black guy and a white guy. The black guy and the white guy were best friends, right? So the black guy married the white guy's sister. Well, the white guy married the black guy's sister.
oh God.
And then they worked construction like a road crew together, right? We're not going to continue any further as far as the gameplay tonight. Because we're within like 5 minutes of shutting down. But so they work construction together on the road crew. The black guy gets promoted. The last video it was the black guy screaming at the white guy going, "This is what the fuck I mean. You can't find no good damn help." And he walks by and goes, "Oh, boss always cracking a whip on me." The white guy does. His boss always cracking a whip on me.
Jesus.
I love him too. I'll find his video and send it to you because dude, he's freaking awesome. I remember-
I've seen their videos, and the one I've seen, the black guy's cooking, and something said about who would be the woman in the relationship, and one of the wives pops up and says to the white guy, "You'd be the female in a situation." And he's like, "No," and looks at the other guys. Okay, yeah.
there was one black guy was pissed. Black guy walked up and he went, he said, "You gonna fight about it?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "All right." He said, "Let me take off my clothes." Black guy went, "Why?" He said, "We're gonna fight or we're gonna fuck. Either way, I gotta get naked."
Oh God.
Oh, oh.
One of my favorite channels to occasionally run across and just get stuck in for a minute is Josh Prey.
5 things I didn't know about going shooting with my white friends.
Yeah.
You know he lives like 30 minutes, if he still lives down here, he lives like 30 minutes from us.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, if he still lives in that general area, yeah. Guns. Oh, speaking of which, I saw on Facebook that the Palm Bay Police Department, not Palm Bay Police Department, Palm Bay Space Coast shooting range next Saturday is having a all-day shoot where Kel-Tec, Glock, Smith & Wesson, Ruger are all going to be out there, right? 2 big companies going to be out there, HF1 and Barrett, comparing side by side for $20, right? You get to shoot both of them. The Barrett 50 caliber with the sniper or with the suppressor on it, and the HK or HF1 sniper rifle chambered in 50 cal.
Oh, really?
On point tonight.
I was there thinking, I got weapons. I need to go shoot at the range. I been a minute since, I never shot something with a suppressor, so that would be fun as fuck.
Okay, ready?
No.
At least whatever's wrong with me made me really funny.
on that note, unfortunately, we are going to have to end this session. I am not doing a 4-hour recording this week, so this is going to conclude our episode 8.
Episode 8.
And as always, have fun. Game on.
Game on.